promised them hockey, and hockey they will have.
The Devils make the playoffs for the first time in their history.
The championship to New Jersey. The Devils win the Stanley Cup. And Marty Brodor's the winningest goaltender in the NHL. It's over. In overtime, Jack Hughes wins it.
The eyes of the hockey world fall on the Meadowlands in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Game 7 of the 2003 Stanley Cup.
What a series it's been. The Devils were up 2 games. The Ducks tied it. The Devils were up 3-2, and Anaheim tied it again. There's been a lot of joy for both these teams, but that's all over now. This is Game 7.
White shot blocked by Niedermayer. Scott Niedermayer scores! Mike Rupp deflected it. The celebration starts. The New Jersey Devils, for the 3rd time in their history, have won the Stanley Cup.
Dano, we're heading into a big reunion for the 2003 Stanley Cup Final victory that the Devils have, the 3rd Stanley Cup and your 3rd Stanley Cup with the team. Let's go back to that season. Heading into the year, how did it feel joining that team, and did it feel any different than previous years?
Well, we always thought we had a chance. I mean, my last 8 years, and obviously that ended up being my last year of my career, so a pretty special way to go out on top. But you know, I look back at the 2003 team, and I sometimes say, and I don't like to compare usually, but I'm gonna. Even though we had a lot of points that year in the regular season, that probably wasn't our best team of the 3 Stanley Cups. We won by stifling defense, contributions from everybody. If you look at the scoring during the regular season, it was low. If you looked at it during the playoffs, it was low. But top to bottom, it was so balanced. That's what makes a team. That's why this team was special. I mean, you know, Langenbrunner, I think, led the team in points. And Niedermayer was at a whole nother level. I mean, he was so good. And Scotty's still at the ripe old age, I think, at 39. Our captain was excellent. But Madden, Pandolfo, Newendykes, I mean, it was just a special group.
How did those conversations go when you found out you weren't necessarily playing in those final games until Game 7?
But winning was everything. That's all I cared about. Stats didn't matter. This didn't matter. It was about winning, you know, and always was about winning for me. And most of our guys, that's why we won. 3 Stanley Cups during my long career with the team. But then when Game 7 rolls around, we lose Game 6, win 5. I know I'm not getting in 6. Now we're flying back, only 1 day in between, long flight from Anaheim. We're in California right now. We got the venue here now. So we fly back to New Jersey, to get off the plane, get to the getting ready to walk in the hotel, and he just praying we win tomorrow. Pat says, takes me outside, says, come here, I want to talk to you. So what does he want to say? He goes, it's this simple. You're in tomorrow night, don't tell anybody. Meaning not the press, not nobody. I'm like, and walks away from me. Completely walks away from me.
That was it.
That was it. I'm outside, standing, he walks, right, turns around, walks in. Looked me in the eye, says, you're in tomorrow night, don't tell anybody. Exactly like that. Now I am like a 20-year-old rookie. I'm going, thinking to myself, going, this guy's certifiably insane. Now he's making the wrong decision. And I meant that. I really felt that. I'm going, I haven't played in 2 weeks. Why am I going in now? You know, I just want to win. And now I'm thinking like a rookie. And what happens if I make a mistake to cause us from winning cup? And then I called my family and said, gee, it's crazy because now I think he's making the wrong choice. And they go, they all settle me. I says, you played between playoffs and regular season over 1,400 games. I think you'll be fine. You know? But they call me.
Trust the experience at that point.
You've been through it all. So I hear they're naming this healthy scratches or the scratches for Game 7. And the fans didn't hear my name. I heard a roar and I had more goosebumps. I'm like, oh man, this is special. 3
Stanley Cup wins. Your number is retired by the Devils. You're nicknamed Mr. Devil because the fans love you that much. Where does that moment when you're on the ice for those final shifts in Game 7 stack up with your career?
Probably right at the top. I mean, and regardless of, like I said, where you don't play as big a role as I did in 95 or 2000, it didn't matter. That was, yeah, because it kind of put everything, wrapped everything up in a bow. This is it, but I'm going out on top. After my last shift, I'm like a nervous Nelly or a wreck. going, I can't believe it. This is it. It's over. You know, so I was absorbing all this, but what a way to go out. You know? And you know, obviously a few tears, of course, even after, you know, like I said, celebrating with the fans. And I had goosebumps because the memory was there where I just, all your emotion, your body going. It's kind of like, take a deep breath, Ken. It's over. And when that final horn went, Catherine, and I was banging the glass, I went around the whole rink. I don't think I missed one pane of glass because I was saying thank you to the fans. I'm done.